have a little tiny bit of time between what I'm doing. So I'm like sort of businessy on the top and exercise shorts on the bottom. Anyway, what I thought I would do is pot up a few of my sad, angry little seedlings here because they really need it. And I don't have enough containers, so I'm not really sure how successful we will be. So I have a fail on these pickling cucumber seedlings, so we'll use that one. We've got a failure on the tomatillo seedlings, so we will use, oh, these are really dry. We will use this one. What else? We've got, let's see, romaine lettuce. This one's nice and wet still. So that was a fail. Another romaine lettuce. So I don't know if it was the planting I did or if the seeds themselves were bad seeds. What's this one? That's a romaine. So we got one little tiny romaine lettuce right there. And this is another romaine. I think I planted a whole bunch of them because I haven't had homegrown lettuce in a while and it's so good. This looks like romaine to me, actually. So romaine, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, and a little tiny baby romaine. So I guess we got some. And then this entire row, I want to say these were chives. So the chives were a failure as well. Chives. All right, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 that we can utilize. Now, goodness, these are cucumbers, I want to say. Oh, nope, just kidding. Watermelon. That's cucumbers over there. I probably should have come up with a plan before I started recording, right? This is basil. You know what I think? I think we're going to do the tomatoes and the peppers because those are what really, really need to be planted up more than anything else. So also there's kind of a lot of water sitting in here still, so they must not have wanted it as much as I thought. All right, look at this guy. So this one's got 5. It's just dripping water out. So we got 5 Romas in here. Where's my scissors? Cut the zip tie off of my bag. Alrighty. So that you're seeing, this would be after the most recent bathroom vlog. Second day after the oven. This is not cutting. There we go. And we still have not heard from Best Buy today, so there's that. Okay, what I'm gonna do, in theory, you don't want to contaminate your stuff, but whatever. I'm doing this because it's really, I guess I would say, compacted in here, and I want to be able to add in the plants with ease. Let's get a scooper. And by scooper, I literally just mean the spoon. Roma. Let's do 2 Roma labels. When I did Roma last year for the winter garden, they were the best producing, other than the cherry tomatoes, the best producing tomatoes, and I was very happy with them. Now these tomatoes are bush varieties, so they're determinate, meaning that they will grow to a certain size and won't get any larger and produce their tomato fruits that way. versus like a vining tomato. It will just keep going and going and going, and as it grows, the bottom of the vine, you trim all the suckers and stuff up, and especially as the plant gets older, you'll want to get rid of anything at the bottom because that's where disease will start happening. Whereas the bush ones, you don't want to trim off as much, and you don't want to have like one leading stalk, because it will make more tomatoes off of all of the branches. Anyway, reason why I'm saying that is I plan to put these where the cannas are. I still haven't done anything there. It's been still too hot. So I did that video. I did the video where I was like, hey, here's all the stuff that I need to do. And I do need to do it. And I do plan to do it. It's just between, like, you know, actual day job, real estate working stuff, and the heat of the day stuff, just don't accomplish as much as you'd like, which is really rough for somebody who likes to accomplish things. Yeah, these are really wet. Okay. So let's go. Let's put two. See if I can get these to separate without. Oh yeah, nice. That separated really nice. Maybe I'll be able to zoom in for you, but okay. So oops. All right, so as you're separating them, obviously you want to be as gentle as possible. I'm trying to not rip a ton of the roots. Damage, I should say, a ton of the roots. And then the other thing with, oops, I probably actually put too much in here. The other thing that I like about tomatoes is when you plant them up, they're actually going to look like they shrunk in size, because you want to plant further up onto the little stem here, like all along the stem. There's little, see them, the little tiny hairs, and all of those hairs will create roots. So what I'm going to do is plant it deep. So what's currently out of the soil will now be in the soil, and all of that will create roots and then make a stronger plant. So that's why I didn't want to overfill these as well, because I want to put this little guy pretty far in the dirt. So let's, and they are definitely needing a gentle touch. No, don't fall down there, cute little guy. Okay. So we got that guy pretty low in there, and then I'm going to try to use like my fingers to keep the stems centered and from getting, well, unfortunately you're not going to be able to see this, but basically I'm just pouring dirt in here and holding those stems so I don't bury the little tomato. Okay. I feel like I'm going to need to sit down. It's going to hurt my back standing up and bending over. And I'm going to give it just a little bit of a firm push down so there aren't any air pockets. Let's go a little bit more on the top. Okay. Okay. I have quite a few rows. So here's where we started. Can you see that? I got to do one of those like blogger background things. So here's where we started with lots of height to them. And then here's where we are now, where they look like little baby peanuts. They'll be very happy. All right, let's do a bunch. Okay, I'm going to pause my fast motion here. So what I just did was pulled all of my plants out of this tray because they all seem to be very, very wet. There was clearly too much water left over from the last time I watered. But I'm putting the new guys in there, and I'm wanting them to basically like absorb the water that's left in the tray because they have the new dirt. In the meantime, these are gonna kind of drain out. The other thing was, so we did the Romas. So we now have 2, 4, 6 Romas. I have a different variety here. This is a small little cherry tomato called a Floridade. It's a Florida variety. I think it's a cross. Anyway, but as you can see, he's really far out of the really high up, and the soil is pretty low. So what I'm going to do is actually keep them in here, but I'm going to pull them out and then replant them deep and put the soil back on top of them. But I wanted to be able to have you see that because you wouldn't have known what I was doing in the fast motion. So we are going to carefully take these little guys, separate them, save as much of their little root balls as we can, and then we're going to put them back in. And I did try setting them on the table there. I don't know if you caught that in a little fast motion, but basically I just succeeded in making a ginormous mess for myself, which of course is never a surprise for me. I am one of the messiest, accidental messiest people who really tries to do things like clean and nice, and I'm just, doesn't matter, I'm just so messy. I don't know if it's because I probably should just do things a little slower, maybe a little more gentle care. Anyway, it's a mess, so I'm gonna have to get the blower when I'm done. Okay, so again, I'm not like trying to make it fully compact, but I'm just giving it a little push down to make sure there aren't any air pockets in the around the roots, because air is not great. They want to have their little nutrient dirt. The other nice thing, actually, sorry, I said that really loud. The other nice thing about doing a little pot up is the nutrients that the little seedlings had in the potting soil gets used up, and by refreshing it, kind of mixing it in with what's in the bag, the soil replenishes. So here's now what they look like. Exact same two plants in the exact same container. They're just buried deeper now. And that's what we're going to do with another. These are also Romas. We're going to do the exact same thing. There's two of them, actually technically three of them in here. I'm going to pull them out and then rebury them deep. So we have broccoli, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 broccoli. And what I also noticed, or realized, I should say not noticed, realized is I need more peppers. So I've got 2 red. I actually pulled the seeds from organic red pepper, and I have 2 of them. Only 1, what is this guy? Red bell pepper. And then 2, this is a purple. So what I need to do is start some more like cayenne, jalapeno, that type of stuff, because unless I'm blind, I don't think I have any. Pretty sure I don't. It's kale. What's this guy? Oh, this might be peppers. Oh, cayenne. I'm a liar. Jalapeno. Oh man, look at this. Okay. All right, well, it looks like I'm not done. I need to pot these up. Let's continue on our tour. So here's our cute little tomatoes. Got Romas, the Floridade, and Sweet 100s. Those right now are all looking like little tiny new babies again, but they will grow quickly. And also, I think we might be getting fogged up because it's so humid out here. All right, let's call her. Thanks for watching. I said I was done. I ended up just continuing on. I realized that I had way too many waterlogged plants, so I pulled them out of the trays, put them on the wire shelves so that they could all drip out. I also relabeled a few of things, put them kind of in groupings, and then planted up the 3 containers of watermelon, and now they each have their own because they're getting really big and they needed the space. So I didn't want to leave you hanging with all the ending of the story. Now I will be cleaning up the mess. let's just say coral roots. Thanks for watching.